Hi, my name is Marley McAwee, and I'm going to be talking to you about when one of the worst things to ever happen to me led to the greatest adventure of my life. It all started back when I was around seventh grade, and I had this horse. His name was Flash, and I loved him with everything I had. He taught me how to ride. Um, he took me on trail rides and just taught me about so many things about patience and love and trust. And he was my heart, and I loved him, and he was my home. But one day, when I was at school, my mom was giving a lesson on him, and he just was shaking. And my mom told the woman to get off. And as soon as she did, he just collapsed to the ground like his feet had been swept out from under him. So we called the vet and we assumed it was colic, like most horses do, but it wasn't. We didn't really know what was wrong with him. Weeks went by. Well, 1 or 2 weeks went by, and we still didn't know what was wrong with him. He wasn't eating. He would just collapse on the ground randomly, and he was very weak. He wasn't himself. So eventually, we took him to the vet, who was a specialist. His name was Dr. McCarroll. He's one of the best in the country. He's also a friend of my mom, so we got him in there, and it turns out he had a heart murmur. This was very serious, and we wouldn't be able to ever ride him again. I cried basically the whole way home, though I was happy he was just alive. The vet said that most horses with this condition don't ever get up again after they fall that first time. But just knowing that I was never going to be able to ride him again, I didn't know what to do. Luckily for me, we had just gotten a new horse. Her name was Vera. She was a 3-year-old Appaloosa. But the thing is, I kind of hated her. She was very skinny because she was starved to death when we got her. She was, very weak, and I didn't really think she was pretty. I thought she was kind of an ugly horse, and I hated her. I didn't want to work with her. She wasn't broke. She had never had anybody ride her before. She was barely halter broke. We had to teach her how to lead around on a halter. But she was also the only option. She was the only horse I could ride or teach her to ride because we didn't have another horse. Flash was retired. And so I had to really buckle down and I had to get started on her. My mom kind of broke her for me. And then I had to get work on training her and kind of making her the show horse I wanted her to be. This was really difficult. I was only 14 at the time and I didn't really know what I was doing. But over time, me and Vera created a bond that I didn't think was possible because, like I said, I did not like her at the beginning. But through trial and error and experimenting, and we learned together, really. We created a bond, and I love her so much to this day. And she's opened so many doors for me because through training her and learning more than I thought I ever could, I have gotten so many opportunities. I have had trainers come up to me and ask for me to work with them. And now I'm in Oklahoma training horses, and that's why I'm doing homeschool, so I can work with horses and do school at the same time. And I don't think that would ever be possible without Vera. She's taught me so much. Today, Flash is still alive. He is 21 years old and he is still going strong. Vera is now 9 years old and we competed at the Youth World recently and placed top 10 in all of our classes. This experience has taught me that good things can come out of bad situations. I was heartbroken over Flash and I hated Vera, but look at where it's gotten me. So many good things can come from unexpected events, and that's what I've learned from that experience. I may have lost an amazing horse, but I gained another one, and all these amazing experiences that led me to who I am today. Thank you.